You sure isn't Saturday morning. I'm kind of hangover, something going on. But welcome, everybody. We are so happy you're here with us today. And it's a magnificent Monday. I know some folks don't like Mondays, but I love them because that's when we get started in a new week of opportunities. And boy, we got a week planned for you right here on the Noon Show that has become the front porch of Tuscaloosa and West Alabama.
Well, it's also home of Fun Radio, but everybody knows that.
Home of Fun Radio. And thank you, no matter where you are. You could be in Tuscaloosa, Mobile. Matter of fact, I talked to somebody in Mobile today.
Okay.
You could be in Boise, Idaho, or you could be in Connecticut, or you could be Russell's best friend, Tiffany, out in Honolulu. I mean, it's just all kind of folks out there, and we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. I think you're going to enjoy a fun radio show today. And,
of course you will.
Sunshine, it's another week of fun stuff to do. Lots of activities, and we're only a week away from Memorial Day.
No way! Stop it right now.
The official beginning of summer.
Wow!
Seems like we just got out of Christmas.
Seems like kind of unbelievable to me. How does time go so fast?
Well, there's a reason for that. We went over to Precision Time Lab and we learned that someone's manipulating.
Somebody's cranking it up over there, I think.
Well, that's just the way it is. I don't know. I got the giggles today.
You do.
I really do.
Something I'm really, really excited about, though. So live at the Plaza on Friday nights, of course. That's every Friday night now, I guess, through the summer. So that's a government plaza from 6 to 9. And this week is featuring, drum roll please. I'm not good at drum rolls. That would be Jan Simpson and the Mojo.
They are. They're playing
Heck
Friday.
Yeah.
Of course, Jan's one of our good friends here on the Noon Show. And the Mojo, by the way, they're one of the best groups anywhere. I mean, they rock.
They really are. And just so you know, it looks like they're going on at 6 p.m. So you need to be there and settled. Get your pretzel and your soda and whatever else you need.
Yeah, get your lawn chair,
Get stretched
spot,
out and get comfy.
Put a blanket on the ground, whatever.
And get ready. But you may have to jump up and dance, though.
You won't be able to sit down for them.
I don't know, but that's right. But, you've got your kids, bring your kids, bring your dogs, bring your Frisbees.
That's right.
And just get ready for a good time.
Yeah, the Mojo will rock the house. I guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah.
But,
no doubt.
Yeah, the Plaza, music at the Plaza goes all the way through the end of June. And it is Tuscaloosa's gathering place between now and the end of June, every Friday night.
Sure is.
It's a lot of fun, but there's so many other things coming up. Let's don't forget, we are a week away from Memorial Day, everyone. It's next Monday, and there's some cool events going on before then. Actually, next Sunday, pretty cool event.
Oh, what's that?
It's Memorial Day Denny Chimes concert.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is really neat. This is Sunday, May the 24th, between 2 and 3. Y'all head out to the quad. This is free. It's open to everybody, family friendly. And I think a friend of yours, Reverend Robin Williams, who's a senior pastor over
at my
First
church,
United Methodist Church,
that's
is
right,
going to be making a presentation. And Dr. Amir Zairi is kind of I forgot what they call it, Caroliner. He's the one that makes the chimes work. He's the chimes player.
That's a better way to say it, because I'm imagining how that word is spelled, and I don't think I would fare any better. I'm just going to tell you.
I can't pronounce that. So Dr. Zahari,
just use a different
word. I butchered
just
that,
use a
but
different
he's
word.
He's a chime player.
Yes.
That's a good Southern term, chime player.
Yeah.
And this is at 2:00 next Sunday. Come on
and
out
that's
to the
on
quad.
Sunday?
Yeah, it's on Sunday.
But on Memorial Day, right after that, so Paris got a program planned for us.
They do.
They do, and it's at Tuscaloosa Veterans Memorial Park.
Right.
Okay, and it's a ceremony. It's free and open to the public.
That's right. It's at 9 a.m. that morning, and it's right there in front of University Mall, that really cool Veterans Memorial Park. If you've never stopped by there, they've got some really wonderful displays there.
Yeah, they do.
But this will be honoring our fallen heroes.
Exactly. And they want you to know if they're in the event of inclement weather, the program will move indoors to University Mall.
Right.
And all you have to do is go into the Belk Men's Atrium entrance.
That's right. And this is brought to us by PARA, the VA Medical Center,
We
and the
appreciate
Veterans
that.
Memorial Park Association that keeps that park so very special. What a patriotic venue this is. So y'all make plans 9 o'clock next Monday on Memorial Day. That's right.
Yeah, no
Got
doubt.
another one that we've kind of talked about.
What's
But
that?
we need to start encouraging people to sign up and go with us.
Okay.
The noon show, we've been honored mainly because of our good friend, cousin Russell Estes.
Russell.
We're going to be broadcasting live on
Ah.
Friday, June the 12th. From guess where? Scottsburg, Indiana.
Stop it, Rick. Get out of here.
That's right.
Uh-uh.
We're going to Mayberry Fest in Scottsburg, Indiana to broadcast.
I don't know about that. Sounds like an awful lot of fun.
A great Mayberry festival celebrating Andy Griffith's 100th birthday.
Isn't that wonderful?
But you can catch us broadcasting there live
I'm excited.
on Friday, June the 12th, between 12 and 2, with all of Andy's friends.
Just real quick, can we get Cousin Russell to come around
Come here,
tonight?
cousin Russell.
Number 3. Tell us a little bit more about Mayberry Fest and tell us what we're going to be doing on Saturday in particular.
We're going to be having fun.
Woo! Yeah!
You
Talk about your hootenannies,
Man,
right?
you think we have a hootenanny up in this studio here? Just wait till we get turned loose.
That's
Well,
right.
That's right.
We ain't got no barriers on. Sometimes even you put a puppy out in the yard, if he's got an underground fence, he can have a little bit of fun.
Or he can
We're
dig
about
his
to
way
turn
out.
we're going to turn the fence off. We're finna get out.
That's right.
We're going to get out.
You know,
Yeah, the festival is it's grown into the largest Mayberry festival in the world,
Yeah.
outside of Mount Airy, North Carolina, which was Andy Griffith's
hometown.
hometown.
That's right.
That's right,
Mayberry
yeah.
was that was the fictionary town.
Yeah,
that
kind of
Mayberry was created.
kind of
after
mirrored
Mayberry.
after Mount Airy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This festival is just a celebration of all things Mayberry. I mean, the wholesome good time. I mean, we're turning this town black and white for a weekend, and we're going to go back to simpler times and just have a really, really good time with parades, live bands. A lot of the actors from the Mayberry Man movie and series will be there. Tribute actors from all over. I mean, people come from West Coast to this, all up and down the
That's right.
Eastern
Yeah.
Seaboard. It's a really big festival, and we're going to have a really good time.
So excited. And what we're doing, encouraging everybody, folks, we're encouraging a Tuscaloosa, West Alabama caravan to
A
all
ton
go to
going.
Scottsburg.
Hey, Cody
Indiana.
Duffy's here. Maybe he can arrange it. He's like, shh,
And
no.
little fat mayor. I was talking to him the other day, and we told him now. We've got a good deal with the little fat mayor.
Oh yeah,
mayor.
yeah, he'll hook you up.
And he's hooked us up with a bunch of folks. And so what we did was say, okay, let's just bring a big Tuscaloosa, West Alabama delegation, and I'll go do everything Mayberry.
Did you
for a
mention?
weekend.
But did you mention the parade? We've really got to entice people a little bit
Yeah.
more. What's that about? The parade part?
The parade is, it's really fun. It's an interactive parade with the crowd and everything. You'll have people marching. You'll have some bands in it.
Mhm.
You'll have a lot of the actors and invited guests riding in the parade. We're going to have a couple, not just one this year, but a couple of squad cars,
Mhm.
antique squad cars like appeared in the Andy Griffith show.
Okay.
And guess who's going to be riding in that parade?
Oh, cousin Russell.
And
I don't know.
Lisa and Johnnie.
Yay!
We're gonna
Can I
put y'all in it. And,
I'm excited
Here's
about
a piece
that.
of, I'm boning up on my trivia.
all right, come on.
Do you know, if you look at the show and you look at the squad car, do you know there's not one but two different license plates?
They are.
There's two different license plates. Do we get to pick which one we ride in?
I think we can make that happen. I think we can make that happen.
But folks,
Sure
if
enough.
you want to go with us, we would love to have you. We're going to be broadcasting live. We're the only radio station, I think, in the country that's broadcasting
That'll be
live.
broadcasted live from the scene. Yes.
But if you would like to go with us, you can go and get more information or register at mayberrycomestoscottsburg.com.
.org.
.org?
I believe it's .org. Try both. One of them will work.
Well, had .com on one of the things, so we better check that.
It'll
Yeah,
be
let's
it'll be
check
one or
that
the
out.
other.
So if it comes up Boyd, it's .org. If it comes up Boyd.org, it's .com.
That's right.
It's one of them.
We can flip a coin, be right one way.
You know, wouldn't Andy and Barney be interested in all this technology? I don't think they would.
I was gonna say I don't think it'd be Mayberry if we.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But cousin Russell, thank you for hooking us up.
Yeah, thanks for
Gonna be
that
fun.
connection. I'm really excited about it. But we've got also, Russell, we've got some fun news from the Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences. So everybody, summer at the University of Alabama is about to get very creative.
That's right. And the University of Alabama's Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences is hosting several incredible youth programs this summer for students ready to explore their talents and have some fun doing it.
From Young Writers Camp for grades 6 through 12, where students work with experienced MFA or Masters of Fine Arts creative writing mentors.
That's right. And then the UA Art Camp, where high school students can dive into printmaking, ceramics, sculpture, digital animation, graphic design, woodworking, and even an architectural competition inspired by the 2026 World Cup.
Isn't
which is
that
coming to
incredible?
Birmingham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So if music is your passion, Crimson Choral Camp, that gives boys and girls ages 15 to 18 the opportunity to sing in a choir and perform inside the beautiful Moody Concert Hall.
Wouldn't you like to have done this as a kid? I would.
Yeah, I've got
These-
FOMO.
Yeah, these
Right?
camps are so educational, they're creative, they're inspiring, and just a whole lot of fun.
So y'all get signed up now and learn more at uayouthprograms.com.
That's right. The University of Alabama's Bearfield College of Arts and Sciences.
Roll Tide and roll research.
Yeah, we love our friends at Bearfield, I tell you what.
And you know who else we love? Y'all, we are so excited to help celebrate Hudson Pool's 41 wonderful years in business with a big anniversary sale. And it's happening right now
That's right.
through
Right-
May the 30th.
Oh, that's right. Right now, you can save up to 60% off fine
Heck
jewelry
yeah.
and really unique gifts throughout the store. It's the perfect time to be shopping for things like graduations and anniversaries and birthdays, all those special occasions that are coming up this time of year, plus just because.
Of course. You know what? Hudson Pool has a beautiful selection of fine jewelry, sparkling diamonds, watches, and unique gifts for every style and every budget.
That's exactly right. And after more than 4 decades serving this community, Hudson Pool is proud to continue to be the trusted name in jewelry and personal service.
But don't wait too long. Shop early for the best selection during this anniversary sale.
That's right. Go visit our friends at Hudson Pool at 1111 Greensboro Avenue in beautiful downtown T-Town.
Celebrate life's special moments with something unforgettable.
That's right. Go see our friends at Hudson Pool today.
Just tell them that Lisa and Johnnie sent you. Okay, guys, we're going to go pay some bills where we can keep the lights on. So we're going to come back with Cody Duffy and Bess Miller when we come back from break. You've been listening to The Noon Show on FM 100.1. Don't go away. We'll be here right back.
And a welcome back to the
Yeah,
Noon Show
welcome
right
back.
here on FM 100.1. Lisa and I absolutely approve. Matter of fact, we just talked about it off air, how lovely it is to meet so many good people. Man,
It
it's a good
is.
town.
It's a blessing.
It is indeed.
Love being
It is
here.
Indeed. And we've got a fun show today because Miss Lisa, I'm so proud of her. I've got to brag on my partner.
Me?
she came up with this great idea, really cool idea. Matter of fact, it may be the only one in the country that's
Right, we
doing
researched
that.
it. Nobody does it.
Nobody does a
I
deviled
don't
egg
understand why.
throwdown.
We got to do something about
And,
that.
It's all for the benefit of our wonderful Tuscaloosa Public Library and trying to
The
get,
bookmobile.
get a brand new bookmobile. We need
Yes.
a new one.
Yes,
And
we do.
got a special friend in the studio today.
We do. We have Bess Miller. She's the president of Friends of the Library, the Board Foundation. Welcome to the Noon Show studio,
Thank
Bess.
you for having me.
So
It's
lovely to see you again.
It is good to see my friend Bess, and her husband used to be my doctor, best doctor in the world.
Well, that's
Shout out George.
right. And now her son is my doctor. Shout out to John Miller.
Keeping it in the family.
That's right. That's
Bess,
right.
thank you for coming to see
I
us.
laugh and say that for 40 years, when my husband was practicing medicine, I felt like sometimes I was known around town as Dr. Miller's wife,
Uh-huh.
and now I'm becoming known as Dr. Miller's mother.
Isn't that lovely? I love that.
Well, I think both George and John are proud to say they're Bess's wife and mom.
Oh, good point.
Thank you.
That's right.
We love Bess and George. They're great community citizens and have done so much, especially in health and hospice
That's right.
and
That's right.
your activities in the library. So important to us.
The library, hospice is obviously one of our passions, but so is the library.
Yeah.
If we have a good public library, it strengthens the community in so many ways.
Yes, ma'am, it does.
And the bookmobile is able to. What's so important about it is we're able to take library services out into the whole county.
Yeah.
That's
where
right. Yes,
people that
ma'am.
can't get to the library on their own, we take our books and services to them.
Right. Now that could be for rural school children.
Mm-hmm.
That could be for people who are in assisted living.
That's right, who are homebound and can't come to the library.
Now, Bess, I don't know if you've heard this horrific story. I think of it as horrific, but I can be a little. It's horrific. So we had some of the ladies from the library on last week, and they said that the brakes went out in the bookmobile when someone was driving it. That's not okay. Not by
it's
anybody's
not.
standards.
It's not.
We've got to get that thing replaced, and
That's
just the repairs are just punitively
Yeah.
expensive.
They are.
We can do better. 17 years old.
Yeah, I was saying almost 20 years old.
Yes, so that's why we're here.
And I'm not
And
sure how many miles it has on it, but I know it's a lot.
Oh,
Right.
It's a bunch.
right.
But y'all do make
So-
such an impact.
I would like to know in particular what is the actual role? It seems sort of intuitive, but I want to know from you what's the actual role of Friends of the Library?
Our role is to do whatever we can to support the library, particularly financially. And for
Okay.
those of you that don't know, we have a bookstore, the Friends of the Library bookstore, which is on the back left-hand corner of the building.
Yes, ma'am.
And we receive donations from lots and lots of wonderful people in the community, book donations.
Book donations, yes,
And
ma'am.
then we are able to sell books at a very reasonable price.
When you say reasonable, what I have seen is $1, $2, $3.
That's right.
And I've got a book that I've announced this on the air before that I bought from there. I paid a whopping $3 for it. It was Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I do not wish to part ways with it. It stays in my car at all times.
That's right.
It was kind of a life-changing book for me, and so that was just so easily accessible. Obviously, the $3
And
price.
every penny that people spend in our bookstore goes to the library. The bookstore is the front desk is manned by volunteers. The people who put who shelve the books, the donations, are all volunteers. So every penny goes to the library.
Bess, do you have any thought or idea how much money y'all raise annually
The
because of
last
that?
3 years, we have given over $100,000 to the library, from the
That's
Friends of the
terrific.
Library,
That's
which is amazing to me. Most of our sales, say a customer like Lisa
Yes,
comes
ma'am.
in, and most of the sales are in the $8 to $10 to
Yeah.
$12 range. Well, it takes a lot of $8 to $12 sales.
That's right.
To make $100,000.
But y'all are open, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you all open whenever the library's open, or is that not right
not
anymore?
all. the hours of the library,
Okay.
basically 10 to 4.
Okay,
Where the
gotcha,
library
gotcha,
opens
gotcha.
at 9, and then we're not there at night.
Is that
Okay.
Monday through Saturday?
Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
You remind me, Bess, I've got books stacked up all over my house because I don't have enough shelves.
Just bring
So
them
it's
to
time
us.
to get a couple of boxes and load up and bring
It
them to you.
is. It
Yeah, it's that
is.
time of the year
If
to
you'll
do that.
bring
Right.
them to us, we'll even help you unload them out of your car and get them
I
into
probably
the
need some
store.
help.
I mean, they're school children who need books for AR reading points. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
really great source. We used to use it for that. My daughter is beyond AR reading
We
points
have a-
anymore, but
We have a children's section, and we
Mhm.
pride ourselves. All the children's books are only 50 cents.
That's wonderful.
And that's to encourage reading.
Reading.
Children
Literacy.
read. Yes,
That's right.
literacy. Yes.
Bess,
And we even now have a section for homeschoolers. We
Oh, that's
help
great.
out parents who are homeschooling.
oh,
That's
okay.
terrific.
Workbooks and things that help them. Maybe they weren't trained as a teacher, but they
Yeah.
want to be their
Okay.
children's teacher.
Bess, we have folks from the library come visit us all the time. And one of the things that Lisa and I have learned is that the library is more than books.
It is.
I mean,
it is.
No
The
doubt.
services that you guys offer
That's true.
with really a fairly minimum amount of resources.
That's
Y'all are
right.
not funded
We have all
quite.
sorts of workshops
Yeah.
and I just warms my heart. We have a knitting group that comes 2 or 3 days a week and sits. If you've been in the library, it's right there by the stairs that go up to the second floor, and they sit in a circle and they crochet and knit
Yeah.
and visit.
I hope they don't get out of order, out of hand. Bess. They don't make too much noise, do they?
No. No, they don't, but they don't. They're not silent.
Well, it
When
just
I
warms
was-
my heart to think of it,
When
honestly.
Johnnie and I were small children, you were not supposed to talk in the library.
That's right.
And that's
Very
changed,
quiet.
right?
That has changed.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
kind of shh, shh.
That's
know,
right. That
Be
has
quiet.
changed.
But
That's
now
right.
it's
That's right.
more active. It's more
It is
interactive.
More interactive. That's
and
right.
really,
That's right.
we just get amazing. I always have to put this plug in. If anyone out there wants to talk to their elected officials, our library is one of the lowest per capita funded libraries in Alabama.
It
That's
is.
not acceptable because you guys do more with little. And we
Couldn't agree
need
with you more.
we need to
Agree
raise
with
that
you
per
more.
capita giving.
So I wanted to make a comment about the money that Friends of the Library is able to hand over to the library. That's not going towards the bookmobile. That's going
No.
through, right. Can you tell us what that money is used for?
It is used to buy books. It is used to be supportive of the staff. It is used for the summer reading program
Yes,
for
ma'am.
children.
Oh,
and
Yes, ma'am.
important.
It's used for just basically to enhance the services that the library can offer to the patrons who come.
Exactly.
Could you tell our audience about the funding process for a new bookmobile? What it's going to take to replace the
It's
outdated one?
I'm really not sure. It's over
Okay.
$100,000.
Yeah, it's very
It's
expensive.
very expensive.
Well, the last number I heard was over $300,000.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Right.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Sounds like, and from what we understand, they've raised a good bit of money.
Yes, but we
But of
need
course,
to finish it out so
they
they can
need to
go
finish
buy
it.
it. And of course, now with the price of gas, I'm just
Oh.
running it is going to
Oh,
be
my
more
goodness,
expensive
it's ridiculous.
this year
Yeah.
than possibly in the
Right.
past for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
So that's the reason that the first inaugural Tuscaloosa Devil Egg Throwdown has been
Oh,
organized.
That's right, and I'm so excited. I think it's going to be so much fun, as well as, raising money for a good cause.
Yeah, we're hearing there's a buzz picking up around town. We're
Good.
starting to hear a lot of folks talk about the deviled egg throwdown.
Well, now, why wouldn't they be talking about the deviled
That's
egg
right.
throwdown?
But,
They should be, but I would like to know from you, Bess, what do you think the bookmobile really means to Tuscaloosa County?
I think it means that there are a lot of people out in the county that receive library services that can't come to the library.
mhm.
They are either their children in elementary schools, they are out in the county whose parents have full-time jobs and maybe can't bring them to the library.
Right.
Maybe say elderly people who are homebound
Yes, ma'am.
and enjoy books and being able to have books to read. it's endless.
Right. And we have a testimonial from a very good friend who's
Yeah.
standing right next to you in the studio. We've heard his story before, but Bess, we would
Bess,
love
you haven't
like for
heard it.
we
No,
want
no,
you to hear it,
no.
Bess, and you
You know,
you
the
too, Coach.
bookmobile, you mentioned it, you nailed it. Now, for the kids out in the country, I grew up in a small town where we didn't really have a library, and when our schools closed, that was the end of access to books. So during the summertime, we had no reading material, and the bookmobile started coming to my little town of Brilliant, Alabama, in Marion County, from nearby Winfield, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
They would bring the bookmobile through, and this little kid would run out and chase that thing like it was an ice cream truck. Because that was
Isn't that
we had very limited means. We grew up without a lot of money, so our imagination was our vacations. When all the other kids was going on vacation, I'd chase that bookmobile, get my book, and me and Huckleberry Finn or whoever it may be would go anywhere in the world with our imagination, and it meant so much to get me through those. And I stumbled across the Atlanta Constitutional because they did carry a few newspapers on there. And they were a couple of weeks old by the time they got to us.
Okay.
So we were learning about, things that happened before, but I ran across this guy named Louis Grizzard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh.
yes.
And Louis Grizzard become I was fan guying on this. I was like, I want to find his article, every edition of the Atlanta Constitutional. And, I've took my adventures with Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn and all of those, and kind of mix that with Louis Grizzard and his Southern humor. And a lot of people think that that's my niche that I found in all of my books.
It is.
That makes sense to
So,
me.
Yeah. You are the new Louis Grizzard as far as we're
Right. That comes
No, I'm
out through
serious.
your daily devotionals on
Absolutely.
Facebook.
But yeah,
Too, yeah.
that bookmobile, I give it a lot of credit, almost entirely, to this kid becoming a 5-time best-selling author.
Yeah, that's right. Great testimony.
It opened up
and,
the world, right, cousin?
It did. It opened up the world to me.
and we can keep repeating that testimony.
So
'cause
there's
a
another
lot-
kid out there. There's another me out there somewhere that's chasing that
right.
bookmobile
That's right.
and hoping it might have an ice cream cone on there too.
That's right.
But opening up a world of imagination.
So,
really
so
does.
Bess, maybe you can make a pitch for them to carry ice cream and cones and put those together. Just a
I
thought.
love your comparison to the bookmobile and the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
I know
I thought
you've
you
all
liked
been
that.
in your neighborhood when the ice cream truck comes down the street and the children just
They
flock
do.
to
That's
it.
right.
And I hope I think they do the same when the bookmobile
We'll just
comes
put a
to their
veil
neighborhood.
on the bookmobile.
That's right.
Because it's going to enrich the kid, whether it's ice cream
Oh,
or a book
yes.
or
Oh,
imagination.
yes.
Russell, that's a wonderful testimony.
Thank you
We're
for
gonna
that,
keep
cousin.
talking
It
about
is.
Yeah, and if you're not connected with Russell, look him up on Facebook. It's Russell L as in Lisa. I always say Lisa. S as ESTES. He writes a daily devotional,
beautiful.
and it enriches us every single morning, blesses us, and we really appreciate you, cousin. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming by
we
to
do.
see us
Thank y'all.
today.
Appreciate it.
Okay, guys.
I'm stealing some of your stuff.
You get it.
We do need to pop out for just a quick second to go to commercials. When we come back, we will talk more about the Throwdown and the bookmobile and all wonderful, wonderful things. You've been listening to the Noon Show on FM 100.1. Don't go away. We will be here right back.
welcome back to the Noon Show, where we have fun radio every single day on the front porch of our community. And we're so glad that you join us. Pull up a rocking chair, get you a ham sandwich or something, a glass of sweet tea, and just relax and enjoy the show.
Yeah, but Johnny, I just got a question for you. You've been with Bryant Bank for a long time, haven't you?
Oh yeah, over 20 years since they first got started, as a matter of fact.
Oh gosh, well, that kind of loyalty, it really says something.
Well, it does, and I think I reflect every customer. You don't stay somewhere that long unless they treat you right every single time.
So is that what's kept you there all these years?
Yeah, the consistency, friendly people, professional, helpful service, and they always take time to make sure that the customer understands everything.
That kind of trust, it's hard to find these
It
days.
really is, and once you have it, you just don't want to lose it.
And that peace of mind matters.
It does, and it's just special.
You can visit Bryant Bank in any one of their beautiful locations, North River, Northport, and beautiful downtown T-Town, or online at bryantbank.com.
That's right. Remember, Bryant Bank is an equal housing lender and a member of
FDIC.
Go see our friends at Bryant Bank today. And we're getting ready to talk about a very special event. I know I'm proud of my partner and all the work that she's been doing. Plus, we've got a fantastic team.
We do.
Putting the Throwdown together.
Yes, and the guy who's really heading up the team would be Cody Duffy. He is the director of sales at Homewood Suites. Welcome to the Noon Show studio, Cody.
Hey, Cody.
I don't know what that was.
Thank
Sorry,
y'all for
Cody.
having me.
Yeah.
Come over this way. I want
Look, we were just remarking off the
to
air.
get you on the camera.
Cody and I, we didn't know each other like 4 months ago.
That's
No.
right.
And we've been rocking and rolling for a while. I mean, this initiative has really caught steam, wouldn't you say?
I would, yeah. We started out with a goal in mind, and the vision is coming together.
Yeah,
Okay, so can we take a step back and tell people how this got started? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
So what happened was, Johnny and I had the ladies from the library on a couple of times. I'd heard about the bookmobile, and we bring the nonprofits on, but that one really, really spoke to me.
Caught our attention, didn't it?
Yes, my heart is in this initiative. It's important to me. In the meantime, I was invited to watch a friend perform at Restaurant 205 and Bistro and Bar, sorry, and which is right there on top of Homewood Suites. And her name is Steph Woodruff. Shout out to you. And so I'm watching her perform. So I'm ordering food to eat. I ordered the flight of deviled eggs. Oh my gosh. Never have I ever done this. I asked to speak to the chef. And so they bring Chef Nikki Heisch out. So we talked. We hit it off. One thing leads to another. We come back to Homewood Suites and we're talking. And somehow this came up. I think I kind of dropped the bomb, like, in some of our talking, and Cody said yes. And if you hadn't said yes, I don't know that this would have taken off. Honestly, I don't think it would have.
What a team
Yeah.
that Cody and you have put together. And I agree. Without the team, I'm not sure we would have, especially the progress that's been made in a very short time.
Exactly. It's been just amazing to watch. So Cody Duffy, for those of you who don't know him, he's a very civic minded person. I don't even have to ask him that. I know that he watched his mother do things like this, fundraising. He learned it from her. He's very organized, and I don't even think you thought. I know you gave it some thought, but it didn't seem like it wasn't something that troubled you at all. It was an easy yes from you, or it looked like.
It was, yeah. And I've been in the hospitality world since I was 14 in hotels, and I've always been a firm believer that a hotel is more than just a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
It should be there to enrich the community.
Yeah.
And there's so many different ways that you can do that. We volunteer at the food bank. We always pick once a quarter. We pick somewhere that us as the management team, our employees, will go do a volunteering outing. Whatever. That's always been very important to me.
Right.
I grew up with that. My grandma was very much a servant leader in the community, taking care of the kids and the farm and all of those things. My mom ran our food bank for 20 years as the president.
Oh my God.
Plus, was our administrator at our church and ran all that and was on multiple committees. And and my dad was president of Big Brothers Big Sisters
Oh, you
for
was
10
model
years.
for you.
That's
So
right.
I've seen this stuff,
Yeah.
time in and time out, and it's very easy for me to jump in.
What we've noticed is that civic mindedness and that attitude flows through your whole 205 team. It really does. Everyone that's been
Yes.
part of it shows that same
They
civic
do.
commitment.
The buy-in is incredible
Absolutely
amongst
is.
you and your entire team.
Yeah, and an interesting story with that hotel. I opened it 5 years ago as
Okay.
the general manager in 2021. I was there for a year, left for a couple years, went off into the world of healthcare, enjoyed it, no regrets, but it was time to come
Yeah.
back to my roots. So I came back again as the general manager. Kind of worked on rebuilding a team, getting people back onto the, what I like to have as a culture.
Sure.
And then, brought on a GM in training, and then have transitioned over into the sales world, and which is really nice for me because it allows me to spend more time on doing community engagement.
Yeah.
That's a lot of what the sales world and hospitality should be.
Yeah. Just a side note, I was visiting today with Visit Tuscaloosa, doing some interviews with them. They actually brought that up, that how many of our hotel properties have gotten involved in the community, to your point, just not a place to stay,
Right.
but a place to make a difference. And you guys reflect it as good as anybody.
Yeah, and I think it's such a good opportunity, because you think about when you have people at work, you spend 40 hours a week at your job, so why, I feel like for us as an employer, we should help our community in multiple ways, right? Make sure that they have a fun, positive place to work, that, we push them and develop them and grow them as people. We want to develop the next leaders in the community, right?
And that just pays dividends even further and further.
It does. Like I get super excited when I can hire someone that can replace me. Like I'm always looking for my next
It's a great attitude.
person.
That's a great attitude.
I want someone to replace me.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
And that's one of the things I think it's super important in how to give back, and just internally, but then move that outside the four walls.
Yeah.
It's super
Well,
easy.
Cody,
to do.
tell us about the Throwdown. Get folks. There's a buzz happening. Let's
Yeah,
let's get
we're-
folks excited.
The
We're
nitty
excited.
gritty.
Yeah, we're excited for it. We've got 15 local
That's
restaurants
super.
signed up. Yeah,
Our goal was 20. I remember.
Our goal was 20. Yeah,
That's pretty doggone good.
This has all been on a 90-day timeline,
Yeah.
by the way, which
is
is a
pretty
very,
fast.
very quick turnaround for any kind of an event. But we are hosting it. Bo Hicks over at Druid City Brewing Company
Yeah, shout out to Bo.
has been super gracious in allowing us to utilize his facilities to host the event. We're going to have it outside in their parking lot. We'll have live music from Harris and McCullough. And this is going to be on Saturday, May 30th from 2 to 4.
That's right.
You can get tickets on eventbrite.com. Just choose Tuscaloosa
That's right.
and
That's
search
what- yeah.
Deviled Egg. And then what's really cool about this is, and we talked about this in one of our first meetings, is a lot of times, events or fundraisers will set out, a goal of X amount of dollars, right? But they don't keep their cost down to get to that, amount
Right.
of dollars. Our goal with this event is 10,000. We should get pretty close to that. I think I don't have a running total, but what's really cool about this event and the way we're doing it is there are no middlemen.
Yeah, right.
There's no middlemen. 100% of the ticket sales, the participating restaurants were required to make a donation to the library directly to be a participant, and the sponsors are donating directly to the library. There's no middlemen. There's no
That's right.
cutting fees. So we're able to maximize the money we raise to go directly to the library.
Let's-
So
Right.
Tell us about the presenting sponsors.
yeah, so we have Town Square Media has signed on to help us with that, which is super awesome. Harrison Construction has been gracious and signed on. And then BF Goodrich, the Tuscaloosa plant, has actually signed on as a presenting sponsor as well. The grand prize winner of the Deviled Egg Throwdown there'll be a prize package with that. But as part of the ticket sales, you're entered into a raffle to win a
Ooh,
$1,000 BF Goodrich tire
that's
certificate.
exciting.
Good deal.
Yes.
I would spend $10 just for
Absolutely.
that.
Right.
Even if I don't like
Right.
Devil Eggs, which I don't understand. I
And
don't
everybody
understand.
can buy multiple tickets if they want.
They can.
That's
You-
right.
you
Tell
only-
us about that.
yeah,
Why would you buy multiple tickets?
You only have to have one ticket to get into the event.
Uh-huh.
But if you buy additional tickets, as a donation to the library, then you increase your odds at the tire certificate.
That's right. Plus
And-
you get to vote.
And you get to vote. You can vote for your favorite
Yes.
restaurant.
Yeah.
And there's a People's Choice Award, Cody.
There is.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's in addition to the fine panel of judges we've already assembled. So
Correct.
there's
Yeah.
right. So the winner will receive the Golden Egg Award.
Mhm.
That's by virtue of the judges on that panel. And then also there's the People's Choice Award.
Yeah. And the People's Choice Award winner will have bragging rights.
They will, and plus the trophy that they're going to win sits in their restaurant. I would want to be the first winner.
Right.
So we've
It's
got
always
some
fun.
really great restaurants that have signed
It's a
up.
status symbol
do.
to have that Golden Egg
Yeah.
trophy or the People's
That's
Choice trophy in your restaurant. Just know that.
Yeah.
We've got such variety of those 15 participating restaurants. A great variety.
We do. We can actually name
Yeah,
a
I mean,
few.
it goes to actually almost every cuisine.
Just
it's just-
about,
It's a-
including one that's not even a restaurant.
That's right.
That's right.
We've got one
It was
who's
like a caterer.
got
Caterer.
Yeah,
Side
we have a catering, and then also one that I'm excited about to see what they do is Peterbrook
Oh.
chocolate stick.
We may have to create a special award
Yes,
for them.
yes.
It's probably not fair to have chocolate deviled eggs competing against everybody. That was Lisa's idea. She walked into Peterbrook, and boy, before she left, she said, "Oh yeah, Oh, yeah.
They made an
Oh,
almost
yeah.
instant decision
Yeah,
too.
well,
they've been great.
And speaking of community involvement, we've worked with them. We get different things for the Homewood Suites and the 205 restaurant through them. They actually helped us create our chocolate s'more shot last winter. We had a chocolate shot glass. So we love working with Peterbrook. We're very excited about
but
that.
they're gonna have to be in a special classification, I think."
Yeah.
I'm gonna help them all I can
Hey,
deliver those chocolate eggs.
you know what we ought to do is go to break and come
Okay.
back, and then we'll reveal the answer to that question: who's participating? Which
That's
area
right.
restaurants are participating
That's
in
right.
the Deviled Egg Throwdown? You've been listening to the Noon Show on FM 100.1. 100.1. Don't go away. We'll be here right back.
And welcome back to the
Yeah.
Noon Show, home of the Deviled Egg Throwdown and Fun Radio.
You better believe it.
And we're having a good time today. I hope you are. I mean, why not begin Monday laughing and cutting up, having a good time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get that week started off right.
It's a new hootenanny on the Noon Show.
It's a Monday morning hootenanny or afternoon, whatever it is. But
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what day it is.
Well, that's okay. In the meantime, all I can think about is, Cody, I want to know who are the restaurant participants in the Deviled Egg Throwdown that's being held on March 30th from 2 to 4 at Druid City Brewery.
Do you want the full list?
Yes, sir.
All right. We've got the Lookout Rooftop Bar from
Sure.
Hotel Indigo.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Le Mans Fried and Frosty.
Oh,
Ooh.
The 205 at the Homewood. So
Ex-
our restaurant, we're
yeah.
going to participate. Chef Nikki is secretly putting together
Yeah, she
a recipe.
is.
We don't even know
she's
what it
taken
is.
some comments to heart that Johnny have made. Just
Look
anyway, just yeah.
She's
And her
challenging
and
her.
her
I tell
egg
you what.
planning, yes.
Then we got Manna Grocery and Deli.
Yeah.
Jim and Nick's
Of
Barbecue.
course,
Oh.
there's the barbecue one.
Yeah. Santos Street Eats.
Oh.
Yay! Shout out to
Hispanic.
Susanna, yeah.
We've got Grandstand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Raji.
Rolf's German
Of
Restaurant.
course.
German taste. Okay.
Yeah. River.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Peter Brook Chocolatier, which we already
Oh.
talked about. Flava's Seafood and Soul
Yay!
Food.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And then the chef at Walk-Ons, who has a catering business,
Yeah,
is
he has a
signed. Joe
sideline.
Biddick
Yeah.
is signed up.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, so excited about that. And then we have Sweet Olive Eats.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then there's one more that's in the works that we'll have finalized the next day.
I am so excited about every single possibility, every competitor, all of them.
Yeah, and you made a point. There's still time to sign up. It's
There
just
is.
you might
Yeah.
not get on the printed
Or-
material, but we've got 2 or 3, I think, still hanging out.
But look, you
Yep.
still get your own table. You can
Yeah.
display your swag.
Absolutely.
Any promo, you're still gonna have.
Lots of
It's
exposure.
really yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll
Yeah.
and any of the late signups we'll add to the social
That's
media,
right.
Good
that sort of
point.
stuff.
Good
So
point.
that, all
it's just
that
the printed stuff. Yeah.
exactly.
Well, there's
yeah.
2 or 3, I think, sitting out. There's one particular, the owner's been out of the country and trying to connect that one, but there's still a time to sign up. We can work with you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let us know right here on the Noon Show, and I guarantee you, Lisa will follow up.
Yeah.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Like, are you ready to sign up? You ready to sign up?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Cody, we do really appreciate the leadership of you and 205. I mean, y'all jumped in from the very beginning
Oh,
and made such an impact.
now I believe at 205 they've got another event that's coming up 2 days
Yes.
before the Deviled Egg Throwdown. We should talk about that as well.
Yes.
We do. So a lot of y'all probably know we host bingo and trivia nights in
Oh,
the
yeah.
205.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. And then we are the Thursday before the 30th, so that'd be the 28th.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Thursday, May 28th from 6 to 8, we're doing bingo at the 205. This one is a $5 entry fee to play. However, that entry fee will be paid directly to the Library Foundation.
Good.
They'll
Okay.
have a setup right there in the restaurant with the QR codes, and it's not a $5 to us. It's not anything like that. It's $5 donation directly to the library, and that lets you in all night. Just a
That's
little
terrific.
added revenue source for them.
Yeah, and that's a lot of fun. So is Destiny usually the MC of that event?
She is.
She does a really good job.
She's awesome. Yeah, Destiny's our sales and experience manager. Firecracker would be an understatement. She's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
That's
She is definitely the yin to my yang. I'm a pretty cool, calm, collected,
Sounds
even
like you
keeled
and I are in the same
individual.
boat.
Yep, and I think so.
What do you mean by that?
And
We're
then,
calm, but the energy comes from you and Destiny.
yep, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's good. It helps us. It brings out the creative side.
Yeah. Sunshine,
in
you want
us.
to tell everybody who the judges are?
I do,
Thank
but
you,
before
Tony.
we do that, I want to make sure we don't forget. We were reminded when we were off the air. If you make a last minute decision, you didn't plan ahead, that's okay to get
Yeah.
your ticket. Just get your ticket at the door.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Library will be
regardless,
there
you
to
get
collect.
in
Show
there and you
up.
decide, oh, wow, I love the idea of maybe winning a set of tires.
Yeah.
You just keep buying your tickets and that just ups your chances. Or, don't forget, every ticket that you buy, that entitles you to another vote in the People's Choice Award. So let's segue to that panel of judges.
Maybe you
and
just
talk
want to
about
show out and freak out on deviled eggs. You just eat a bunch of them.
I think that's you still get the same amount of deviled eggs though. I'm sorry about that. You're
Really?
just gonna have to. We
Well,
must.
just show up and eat deviled eggs.
Well, yeah.
Some people won't. They're going to want to do that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I'm just going to show up and
Look.
eat deviled eggs.
Look, I may be coming in. I'm not going
One
to,
of our
but I'm just
judges-
imagining.
One of our
Look,
judges already said that's
He's-
why he's coming.
well, one of the judges is in the studio, Mr. Russell L. Estes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Steve Shannon of DC,
Yeah.
Steve and DC,
that's right.
they're judges. And
Yeah.
Shannon, when first time we talked to him, he says, deviled eggs? Oh, I'll be there.
Oh, yeah. So, and what about DC?
DC is all in.
He is. What about
I-
Edie Hand?
Edie Hand, but Steve and DC, I think we may have to put the brakes on them. They may eat all of the eggs.
They're not. No, that is not nice.
Shout out to
Johnny
Steve and DC,
Rocket.
our good buddies down the hall. We love them.
You know they listen to the show.
They do.
Yeah, well, they like to tease them.
We do. They of course, they shoot it right back at us. too.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to see them tomorrow.
Turnabout is fair play.
We're going to go by and see them tomorrow.
Are we?
Yeah, you know why?
Because it's deviled. Help me out. Devil's Food Cake Day.
Devil Food Chocolate Cake Day.
If we had more than one recipe, here was what I would propose. We would gather all of the judges, but at least we'll have two of the judges. I think we need to have like a pre-event, like
Testing.
run through. You don't want to.
Okay.
You need to stretch before
I
you
think
do
that's
the
a
main.
good idea.
Right? You don't want to pull a muscle judging the throwdown.
Man, I'm thinking about we're going to get kind of
We need more than one set of cupcakes for the for the
pick up the
Devil's
egg
Food cupcakes.
to the mouth. Pick up the egg to the mouth. That's going to take some energy.
Well, yeah, and then you got to think, what do I like better about this one than
Yeah.
the other one? Because we probably won't have more than two choices tomorrow on the morning.
And we still
morning
got to
show.
come up with the judging rules. What are we going to judge on? Taste, creativity, presentation, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's gonna
That's
be
a
fun.
really good question. I guess I better get to work.
It's going to be fun.
I hadn't asked for Cody's help on this one, so I guess we'll have to lean on our own,
But Cody,
resources.
Cody and Bess, thank y'all for coming by to visit. We are excited for y'all because, Bess, we love our library like so many other people do, and hope this is going to be a real impact for you guys. Raise awareness of our library. And Cody, thank you for leadership.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
You've
happy to be a
kept
part
us
of it.
all focused and energized. We appreciate that so much.
We do, and as I said several times, I'm watching and learning, and it's definitely a learning curve for me. So thank you, and thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank y'all for your help in this as well.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure to support our library. And Cousin Russell, always good to see you. Thanks for dropping by to visit
Absolutely.
today. Can't wait to.
Are you going to try to sneak in tomorrow for the Devil's Food cupcakes?
Well, I wasn't going to, but when you mentioned Devil's Food Cake, I think I just
And
freed
you
up
are-
some schedule.
Look, you are one of the judges.
Yeah, we
I
may
am.
have a surprise
And
tomorrow.
you guys know me. I'll do anything I can to help the community out. And same with all these wonderful restaurant owners and vendors that signed up for this. I'm willing to help you out too. So if you need me to come by and sample a few now,
Yeah.
just go.
Oh, he'll take one for the
Free
team.
I'm going out there taking one for the team.
Yeah, free food. I
Yeah,
love
Yeah,
that.
any
Call on
any
me.
kind of prequel event that any restaurant can help our judges out with would be great. We want anybody pulling any muscles.
There you go.
But
That's
folks,
right.
y'all join Cousin Russell, Sunshine, and myself. Let's all show up for Mayberry,
Scottsburg, Indiana.
Scottsburg, Indiana,
Take-
June 12th through the 14th.
I think we're rolling out on the 11th.
we are.
Yes,
We are.
We'd
And,
love to have
that's
you
where
following in
the
behind us.
caravan.
and we're going to be broadcasting on Friday the 12th. So y'all come join us. Mayberry goes to scottsboro.com or .org.
And I
It's
believe
one of
there's a
those.
few hotels in the area that's going to give a discount for that. It's all on the website though.
Yeah.
All on the website.
Y'all come join us. It's going to be a blast.
I want to ride in the sidecar. Can we make that arrangement, Russell?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well,
I want-
well, the
It's up to
sidecar can be dangerous, especially when people remove the boats.
If-
Is it bumpy? If it's really bumpy, maybe I don't want the sidecar. I'll
There's
just
no
regular
shocks on
car.
the sidecar.
And if Barney's on the motorcycle, we're probably in trouble.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah. You
Okay.
may want a good helmet.
Okay, cousins, we have run ourselves completely out of time. Thank you to Bess Miller. Thank you to Cody Duffy. And as always, Russell L. Estes for coming to see us in the studio. Thank you to our interns, Maestro, I have to say that twice, and Axel Rose. Tomorrow on the show, we have Martin Fisher. He is the executive director of Ignite. And also we have Brianna Lipkin with him and Meredith Fishel. She is on the board of
You're
Ignite
gonna enjoy
as
this.
well. It's going to be amazing.
For
Let's-
folks that don't know, Ignite is the old children's hands-on museum.
That's
In
right.
transition.
Yeah, so we're going to get the tea on
Yes.
that upcoming soon for the Saving Center. But don't forget to spay or neuter your furry friends and keep those tails wagging with up-to-date vaccinations. For Johnnie Aycock, I'm Lisa Jones, signing off for the noon show. But before we go, I'd like to wish everyone a splendiferous,